Methane is CH4. How is it CH4? You know that number of this N represent number of carbon, while this N here represent number of hydrogen. Let's start with the first member of homologous series, which is alkane. Alkane. And I said earlier that alkane is also called paraffins. Alkane is also called paraffins. And what's the definition for alkane? So alkane are saturated hydrocarbon. They are saturated hydrocarbon. They are saturated hydrocarbons. They form single covalent bond. They form single covalent bond with carbon atom. I'm going to explain that to you now. I'm going to explain how they form single covalent bond with carbon atom. I'm going to cite an example now. I'm going to cite an example soon. So just keep watching and make sure to subscribe. And if you are interested in tutorial or mentorship, just share this number right here so we can discuss. So alkane are also the simplest. They are also the simplest form of hydrocarbon. They are also the simplest form of hydrocarbon. They are the simplest form of hydrocarbon, and their general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Now I already mentioned this earlier. CnH2n plus 2. So now the next thing is to list out the first 10 members of alkane. First one is methane. Methane is CH4. How is it CH4? You know that number of this N represent number of carbon, while this N here represent number of hydrogen. It represent number of hydrogen, and we have one here. This methane is the first. So let's bring one here. So it's now be C1H2. This N, we are going to put 1 there plus 2. So C1H2 plus this 2 is now turned to H4. It's that simple as ABC. It's simple as ABC. So it's now CH4. So that's how we got CH4. And if we want to draw the structure, CH, second H, the third hydrogen and the fourth hydrogen atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it is CH4. So the same is also applicable to other members. Let me give an example. So the second member is ethane. The second member is ethane. We are also going to do the same thing. How do we get it? We are going to use this formula. Ethane is 2, right? This number of carbon, we are going to put 2 there because it's the second one. So C2H2, we are going to put 2 to replace this N, which is the number of hydrogen here, plus 2. So C2H, this 2 multiplied by 2, it will give us H4 plus this 2 is now turned to what? H6. Is it simple? Yes. So let's draw the structure. We have 2 carbon. Let's fill it with this 6 hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know the first one contain 4 hydrogen, while the second one contain 3 hydrogen for the first carbon, 3 hydrogen for the second carbon. Why? Because of catenation. When 2 carbon bond together, that process is called catenation. Since these 2 carbon already bond together, there is no how the hydrogen will be complete. So that is why this one contains 3 hydrogen, while this other one contains 3 hydrogen, making it 6 hydrogen. The next one is propane. Propane. After that, the next one, the third one is propane. The fourth one is butane. After that, we have pentane. Pent means 5. Pentane. After that, we have hexane. The 7th one is ethane. 8th octane. The 9 nonane. While the 10th one is decane. Decane. So now I've explained two. Now I will explain for propane, butane, and pentane. From hexane and decane, practice it yourself and drop the answer in the comment section. Practice from hexane, ethane, octane, nonane, and decane. Practice it and drop the answer in the comment section. So now let's talk about propane, butane, and pentane. And I hope you know that butane is the simplest out of it. Butane is still the simplest. So for propane has 3 carbon. 3 carbon because it's in the third member. It's the third member of alkane. So if we bring it here as usual, we know that our formula is CnH2n for alkane. CnH2n plus 2. So our propane is C3. We'll replace our number of hydrogen with 3 plus 2. So C3H6 plus 2 will give us H8. So it's now C3H8. So let's draw the structure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 hydrogen, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see now, it is complete. Let's move to butane. So for butane is the 4th. Butane is also used as a lighter. It's used as a lighter, while propane is used as a domestic gas. And for pentane and hexane, they are a solvent, and it is the 4th member of alkane. So see, what do we represent here as? What do we replace N with? We replace it with 4. H2, 4 plus 2. I hope you know that you are going to multiply here as usual. So C4, 2 multiplied by 4 will give us H8 plus 2. So it now be C4H10. So butane is C4H10. So let me give you trick to get the general formula for each member rather than using this long way. So the easier method is to keep adding 2 to hydrogen and 1 to carbon. I will explain that now after drawing the structure. So for carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's where we can fill the hydrogen. So what trick can you use to get pentane, which is the next one, rather than using this long formula? By adding 1 here and by adding 2 here. If we add 1 to this 4, it will turn to 5. And if we add 2 to this 10, it will turn to 12. So carbon 4, by adding 1, it will turn to carbon 5. And we all know that pentane is 5. And by adding 2 to that hydrogen, it will turn to 12. Pentane. So pentane is C5H12. So if we still want to check whether if we use this, we are going to still get the same thing. So just change this to 5. Change this to 5. So C5, 2 multiplied by 5 will give us 10. Plus 2, it will give us what? 12. You can see it is still the same thing. So this will take a longer time in your exam. So just use this. It won't take much time. Just add 2. For the next one, which is hexane, just add 2 to hydrogen and 1 to carbon. Don't add 2 to carbon, 1 to carbon, which is hexane. For ethane, ethane is 7. Just add 1 to this. That's how you get it till you reach decane, and it still continue. We also have undecane. This undecane is 11 and 12 is dodecane. So let's draw the structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one take 3 hydrogen, this one take 3 hydrogen, this one take 2 hydrogen, this one take 2, this one take 2. And let me give you a hint. The hint is that the first carbon take 3 hydrogen and the last carbon also take 3 hydrogen, while the middle one take 2 hydrogen. So if you want to write it, if you want to write the structure out, CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. So you can be asked to draw this structure. I hope you know that this one is also the same as this. I hope you know that CH3, H3 attached to C here, to the carbon here, H2, 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 H3. And you can also do the same for the rest. I hope you understand that now. And if you want to do the same for hexane, the only thing to include is CH2, because it is increasing with CH2, C1 and H2. Simple as A, B. It is organic chemistry, just too simple. It is just too simple. So now, without wasting much time, let's move to the physical properties of alkane and the chemical properties of alkane.
Please subscribe.
Physical properties of alkane. Physical properties of alkane. So the first one, before we continue, please like this video, share and subscribe. So let's continue. Physical properties of alkane. The first for alkane, C1 to C4, are gases. I hope you are familiar with C1 to C4. They are what? They are gases. From C5 to C17 are liquid. You know, almost everyone are familiar from C1 to C10, but it does not stop there. It reach C20 like that, but from C1 to C4 they are gases. From C5 to C17 are liquid. The higher ones are solid. So from C18 upward, the higher ones are solid. So the second physical property is that alkane increases with molecular mass. Alkane increases with molecular mass. How does alkane increases with molecular mass? You know the molecular mass formula is CH2. But for alkane general formula, it is having additional +2. So this +2 increases. So that's why it is stating here that alkane increases with molecular mass. So the third one is alkane are insoluble in water. Alkane are insoluble in water, but soluble in organic solvents. So the fourth one is they are less dense in water. So make sure you jot these physical properties down. It is very important. So now let's move to the chemical properties of alkane. Chemical properties of alkane. So first is alkane bond in oxygen to form CO2. CO2 is carbon dioxide. Alkane bond in oxygen to form CO2 and H2O. So let me write out the formula. CH4 plus O2 will give us CO2 plus H2O. So this is the combustion. I will explain now. This is the combustion. Alkane burning oxygen. This is the oxygen to form. This is the product to form CO2 and H2O. You can see we have one carbon here and we have one carbon at the right hand side. For hydrogen, we have 4 hydrogen here at the left hand side and we have 2 hydrogen at the right hand side. What do we do to balance it? We add 2 in front of hydrogen in order to balance it. So we now have 4 hydrogen here, 1 carbon here, 1 carbon here. So for oxygen, we have 2 oxygen on the left hand side and we have 4 oxygen on the right hand side. How? 2 oxygen here and 2 oxygen here. So to make it balanced, let's add 2 here. So we now have 4 oxygen here and 4 oxygen here. So this reaction is balanced. So now let's continue. The second one is alkane. Alkane occur with halogens. Alkane occur with halogens in the presence of UV light. This UV is ultraviolet. So this is the substitution reaction. The alkane involved in substitution reaction. While alkene and alkyne involved in addition reaction. We are going to get to that now. So let's continue. So let me write out the reaction that occur with halogen in the presence of ultraviolet light. So as usual, we have our CH4, which is the methane, plus Cl2 will give us CH3Cl plus HCl. So this is chlorine gas. So we have 4 hydrogen, 1 carbon. Here we have 1 carbon balanced. Here we have 3 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen. So that makes it 4 hydrogen. So it is balanced. For chlorine, we have 2 chlorine here. We have 1 chlorine, 2 chlorine. That makes it balanced. So this is how alkane occur with halogens in the presence of ultraviolet light.
Please subscribe.